But we have Chad today from Bunker Hill Golf Course. Hi, Chad.
Hello. Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Chad, you have been a wonderful partner for us over the years. I mean, how many years have we been working with you on the Pastors Masters?
It's been over a dozen. I mean, several years. I can't go back that far, but it's been multiple different golf courses and a great relationship all the way through them all.
Yeah, it's been a ride. It's been fun. And we actually just had our Pastors Masters with you on the 26th. Was that June 26th? Yeah. We had a great turnout, 120 golfers, I believe.
Yeah, we had a full field.
A beautiful day, a little sticky, and we missed the rain.
We did.
The good thing is we missed the rain. We got the awards done, the golfing in, and it's like everybody looked outside, saw the clouds, and said, all right, we finished eating. We got our awards. Let's go. And it's like as soon as the last person got in their car, it just downpoured. God was with us that
yes,
day.
He was.
So you have lots of exciting stuff going on at Bunker Hill Golf Course. And people, women may think, I don't golf. Why would I want to go to a golf course? What could they offer me? But you do outings and tournaments involved with nonprofits. So what can you do for people trying to fundraise for nonprofits or host events? Like, you are a one-stop shop.
Yeah. So I'll start back 20 years ago. I've been hosting golf outings for 30 years, but they were mainly customer client appreciation days, stuff like that. And then in 2005, I was diagnosed with cancer. So my friends and family went together and did a golf outing fundraiser for me to help offset all the costs and the co-pays and let them show that I'm not fighting by myself. Mm-hmm. So I went ahead and said, I'm going to want to turn around and get back to the community. I want to get back. I want to change my life. I'm 29 years old and want to start a fresh start. So I started donating my time in a bunch of different nonprofits and organizations and realized I was spending my whole weekend donating my time and asked them, how much did we save or how much did we make off that? They're like, hey, you saved $80 by helping us out. And I'm like, how can I make a better impact? So I'm like, well, I host so many golf outings. Why not run a golf outing myself?
Okay. So
I ran one for the American Cancer Society, and it was a great success. Sold out, 128 golfers, raised $25,000, and
wow.
It was fantastic. But that was my first outing that I ever ran, not hosted.
Okay.
And it was significantly different, and I said, I'm not doing that again. That was a pain in the butt, even though I made a big impact. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore.
Okay.
And everybody goes, well, we're signing up for your second annual. And I'm like, well, I wasn't planning on doing a second annual. They go, yes, you are, and we're going to play in it.
You did it once, you're doing it again.
Went ahead and had my second annual and found out that I was twice as good as I was the first time. So I'm like, all right, I made a lot of mistakes the first time. Didn't make them the second time. So I had my third annual, fourth annual. 2008 hit, and all my customer client appreciation days disappeared. I no longer had them, And everybody come to me and said, we're losing sports. We're not going to have choir. We're not going to have band. We're not going to have football, basketball. And I said, what do you mean you're not going to have it? They said, well, it's not going to be funded. I said, well, it's not free, but you can still have it. You just got to pay to play to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how it is in our district, where every sport has to be pay to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But originally, it was kind of you just signed up and you got to play.
Right,
but then it changed in 2008.
Right.
Now you have to do these fundraisers for it. So I was still doing my fundraisers, and I was hosting many very professional fundraisers that I got a lot of great ideas from. And then I get the rugby mom that comes in and said, how many periods are there in a golf outing? And I'm like, no, it's 18 holes and stuff like that. I said, well, I tell you what, let me help you with this. So I was helping people with their outing along with running mine. And then it snowballed one after another after another. And fast forwarding 25 years later, or 20 years later now, I just hosted my 20th annual for the American Cancer Society. We raised $15,000. So we're at about $250,000 over the 20 years for that one that I specifically do. But now I actually touch 80 other ones and help raise $10 million for all the different local organizations here in our backyard.
Amazing.
That is fantastic.
So you've probably got it down to a system now.
Yes, my team does.
Your team is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very good at recruiting a great team. Just like in any business and organization, you're only good as your team is. So I recruited a fantastic team, and they helped me make the flyers for all the golf outings, websites for them, get all the signs, the banners, all the cooking, cleaning, setup, tear down, any of the logistics for the golf outing. So when people show up to play the golf outing, they actually just walk down with the clubs on their back. They head out on a golf course and golf. They come in and have dinner. We present them the big check at the end of the day, and then they get to go home. So we basically hold the baton. So when we have the team mom or team dad that's doing the golf outing fundraisers, for 2 or 3 years, and then their kid graduates or move on to the next program.
Right.
They usually hand the baton to somebody else.
Sure.
And they're like, I don't want to handle the golf outing. No, I'm not touching that. But when they realize that Bunker Hill actually holds on to the baton,
Yes.
it's easy. So now we got the 5th annual, 7th annual, 10th annual, and they just keep coming back over and over.
Yeah, you guys have made it so easy. You know, we'll decide the date for the Pastors Masters, and you're like, okay, send me whatever logos you want on the website. You guys create the website. You handle the sign up. You email past attendees. I mean, you do it all. It's one
try
of
to
my
make it easy for you, you know.
It's one of my favorite events. One, because of the ease of it, because of you and your team, but two, just because it's so beautiful at Bunker Hill Golf Course.
So we're going on our 98th anniversary this year.
Oh, my.
In 2 years will be 100 years. So we were established in 1927. We're the oldest golf course in Medina County. So you got beautiful terrain. We got the hills, the lakes, the sand traps, the trees, very mature trees, 40, 50-foot tall trees. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And the animal life that you get to go through there, even though we're not real far from like Medina City, we are still out in the country a little bit. So we have the deer, and we had a bald eagle come in on Memorial Day, which was really cool.
Oh, wow.
Different hawks, swans, different birds. It is awesome just to look out there and how peaceful and beautiful it is.
It is. I'm not a golfer. I will admit. I mean, I've said this over the years that, I'll see guys hit the ball, like I'll see it, and then I'm like, I don't know where it landed. They're all like, oh, that's a great shot. And like, this is why I just sit back and do the planning, because Chad plans everything, because I can't see it. But you guys have done so many upgrades and beautifications to the course over the years.
We're blessed with 2 owners. So the Ingraham family purchased it in 1939. Bernita Ingraham was the mother of Arnold and Roger, and she had it until 1980. Then Arnold took over and ended up buying his brother out. So Arnold and Sherry lives in the house right next door.
Yeah.
They've been the owners since then and been running it since the 80s. And then Steve Ross came in town on 2020, and he came in as part owner as well. So between the 2 of them, fantastic. Loving having both of them. And both of them are good enough off to where they don't have to take money from the course. So essentially all the monies that I make at the golf course, I'm able to put it right back into it.
Wow.
And over the last 8 years that I've been there, you can see just a tremendous influence of different upgrades. Putting in a couple new greens, a couple new tees, different holes, the concrete cart pass from tee to green all the way around, brand new golf carts with GPS system, Bluetooth sound system for those that like to listen to the tunes. Flybys on all the golf courses, golf holes. So if you first time playing there, you can hit the play button and do a flyby and check out the hole. Scoring on there. It's just really cool, all the different technical upgrades. And then for Scott, our superintendent, him and his team is so fantastic, keeping the course green edge to edge. We got him a couple new lakes, so we got ample amount of supply of water. We're putting in a new irrigation system, put in a new pump house. So now the edge from green to green is just striped and beautiful. Just so pleasant to have that out there.
Yeah, it's just Candy, our office manager, and I were driving around at the Pastors Masters, and it's just so serene when you're not waiting to be hit by a golf ball. But I mean the rolling greens and just everything's so lush and beautiful. You guys have done an amazing job, and so you can host outings. You can. You've got your buddies and you want to come golf, they can come make a tee time. And then for those non-golfers like me, there are options.
Absolutely. So we also just did $1 million renovation on the clubhouse. So we have a beautiful event center, holds 160 people overlooking the golf course. We do a lot of different events there for family reunions, class reunions, weddings, showers, birthday parties, diaper parties, all kinds of fun stuff there. And then we also have the Greg Jones Golf Academy that we just added for the people that are looking to get into golf. He's fantastic at getting a group of like you and a few of your girlfriends and go out and play. He'll do group lessons, teach you just basically to learn how to get on the golf course, to play in these scrambles, to play in the chamber events and stuff like that, and have fun. Not really be competitive, but be where you're not embarrassed and you can go out and have a good time and play at a decent pace of play and be able to network and hang out with friends and fellowship. So that's awesome. And then he also has the group where he takes to the next level and they become elite golfers, et cetera, one-on-one. So we're very blessed to have the Greg Jones Golf Academy. Wow. They're right between 2 and 3.
Yes, I saw that. Yes.
New putting green and a little driving range and stuff. And then back to the clubhouse, as far as the different events that we have there, same thing with the golf outings we do for the events. So let's say if you're having a class reunion. I had one guy that was in Florida, another guy that was in Texas, and they headed up their class reunion. And they're like, how do we do this? We got to have it in Medina because that's where we're at. But we're so far away. How does this work? And I said, no worries. This is kind of our niche. We'll set up a Facebook event page so you can invite everybody. We set up a QR code that sends everybody to the link to a website that they could go to. And you could also text that link to all your friends as well. So you could do a text, email, Facebook, QR code. It'll get you to the website that we set up for you. And on the About Us page, you could put in the different classmate pictures that you had in the past, from the school book, yearbooks and stuff. So you could have those on there, a couple pictures from past reunions on there. Food up and have a little bit of fun. Put your guys' logo on there. And then they will just pay right on the website so that people in Florida and Texas don't have to take credit cards over the phone, Venmo them, hope that they show up. That
send me a check in the mail.
Exactly. Who even has a checkbook now? So, it's crazy. But we make it so streamlined and easy that we collect all the funds. We get the DJ there for the event to play the tunes. Where he set up all the flowers on the table that match the school colors. Go same thing with the linens. So everything's set up real nice and neat there. Have 2 entrees, a potato, vegetable salad, a breadstick, cash bar. So essentially they don't have to do anything, but it looks like they're doing everything.
Right.
So our slogan is let our team lead your team to success. So they look like the 2 superheroes setting it all up, but Team Yellow behind the scenes is putting it all together for them. So that's really amazing. Works streamless and fun and easy for them.
Is there anything you haven't thought of?
Well, there's a lot of things I haven't thought of, but I take.
I feel like you have covered.
I take everybody else's ideas and share them. So there's not much that I've invented, but I take everybody else's great ideas and share it with everybody else.
But you know what? Sharing to help others succeed. That's fantastic. And I love that you also have the simulators upstairs. So you started doing, joint parties for baby showers.
Yeah. So the indoor simulators, we open that up November 1st through April 1st, and that really takes off in the wintertime. People love to play the indoor simulators over the wintertime. It's kind of like bowling. You love to bowl in the winter, but you don't really bowl in the summer.
Yes.
So the indoor simulators aren't real popular for us in the summertime, but in the wintertime, it's a full house all the time.
Okay.
And we have golf outings up there, believe it or not. So I have 6 indoor simulators. We could do 2 3-man teams on each one, so we could host 36 in a golf outing.
Oh, cool.
And then go down in the event center and have, an extra 80 or 100 people show up for the dinner with the basket raffles and 50-50s and silent auctions and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So that's a lot of fun. Get to go play Hawaii in the middle of February. But
that's right. I forgot with the simulators, you could pick your course.
Yeah, there's 80 different championship golf courses that you could pick from. And, for example, my wife loves the simulators. Rather than being out on the golf course with people standing behind her with their hands on her hips. Come on, hit the ball, get out of the way. You play the simulators at your own pace of play. You could put a boost on there, so I could put a 50% boost. So if she hits it 100 yards, it'll go 150 yards.
Oh, I would need that.
You can hit the mulligan button as many times as you want to. And there's no prize for finishing. So if you only finish 16, 17 holes or 15 holes, it doesn't matter because there's nobody behind you. You're in your own bay. It's your own pace of play and having fun. So a lot of people enjoy going up there because it's so relaxed, so calm, and there's no stress of people pushing you around the golf course to get done. But then we have parties up there, which is fun. So we'll do a baby shower downstairs in the event center.
Okay.
We got the foo-foo with all the napkins, linen napkins, and the flowers, and all the different games and stuff goes on there. And usually most of the husbands of the ladies that are downstairs are friends of the groom, so we take them all upstairs in the simulator room. We have the showdown golf, so it's actually arcade golf, trying to kick a field goal with the golf ball before you're getting sacked, hitting in the targets, and having a lot of fun, kind of like Top Golf and stuff. Having a lot of fun up there, or we could set it up as an actual game if the guy is an actual golfer.
Okay,
they could play a little scramble up there, and then we have cornhole and jumbo Jenga for different games up there for the non-golfers as well, so they could play. Okay. And they have a totally different menu, usually pizza, wings, burgers,
man
stuff like
food
that up there. So, some man food up there.
Yeah,
And then,
and the food's pretty good, too.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
We're
No,
blessed
it's
with
not
a great
pretty
staff.
good. It is really good.
I mean, you got to know the food's good if you're going to have an outing somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
We're blessed with a wonderful staff. They pump out about 1,500 meals a week in the summertime. It's crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
Because we do an event every single day, except for Tuesday usually. And then on Saturdays, we always do 2 golf outings and then one other non-golf outing event. So
Wow.
that's
it
incredible.
stays rocking and rolling.
Talk
Wow.
about busy down at Bunker Hill. Wow. Do you still have the pavilion that's down? So
We do. The
Okay.
pavilion is a beautiful outdoor pavilion. Holds 100 people. And then on the inside and another 100 on the outside. DJ Ski has his equipment down there too. So he's got the same tunes that he
Okay.
can bump out. Cornhole, bonfires. It's a fun atmosphere outside. It's really my cup of tea. I enjoy the pavilion atmosphere, but I love to have the very nice event center to sell to the
Right.
corporate America and for the weddings and the showers and stuff like that. But I like the pavilion myself. We do graduation parties down there, men's retreats, from churches that like to go down there and just kind of get away. They play games and
Okay.
have some fun down there. Cookouts, you could upgrade up the steaks, or you could just do burgers, Italian sausages, keeping it fun and simple down there as well. And then every Saturday, I have a golf outing that parks in their main lot upstairs, and then they go out at 7:30, come back at 12:30, have their dinner, prizes and awards, raffles. And then my 2:00 shotgun, which I have every Saturday, they're all at the pavilion. So they all park at the pavilion,
okay.
go have lunch, play 18 on a cart, come back and have dinner at the pavilion. So around 3:30, 4 o'clock, my whole top level parking lot is completely empty. And so is my event center. So that way I could book a Saturday night event. Because if I don't have a golf outing at the pavilion on Saturday, then all the golfers park in the main lot. I don't have rooms for
Right.
people for the event.
Okay.
So every single Saturday we do a double shotgun, putting a second outing down at the pavilion. But Fridays and Sundays we'll do birthday parties, graduation parties. Graduation parties are real popular throughout the summer there, even college graduation parties and stuff, because who wants to have 100 people at their house, trample all through everything?
Exactly.
Your yard's a mess for the half the summer because it's all stampeded down.
Yes.
And by the time you rent the tent and the tables and the chairs and get everything, it's almost the same price. And when it's all said and done with, you didn't even get to see anybody because you were busy.
You were too
cooking,
busy.
cleaning, and hosting.
Yeah. Making
Now-
sure the food was filled. Yes.
Yep. Now Bunker Hill could do all the logistics for you behind the scenes. You just get to shake everybody's hands, say hi and thank you. And then using the website, even though you're not going to charge somebody to come to the graduation party, we still have the website set for them that has all the logistics. It has the About Us page, so it tells about the graduate. And then we get everybody's name, address, phone number, and email for the host so they can send thank yous to everybody.
that's outstanding.
Makes it super cool and easy.
Talking from a dad who just hosted a graduation party at our house.
He did.
Yeah, that's outstanding. So,
Wow.
Yeah, being able to get everybody's email address to send it out. For example, I just did my golf outing, and I had somebody come and do pictures for us and did a great job. And then they have a link that I want to share all my pictures to. So I just go to all the people that registered on my website that played in the golf outing, sent them the link and said, here's the pictures for the golf outing for the whole day. And everybody got to see them. So
Don't you
incredible,
wish
yeah.
you would have known this sooner?
yeah.
Makes it
Well,
cool.
Medina would have been a little bit far for
Hey.
for Olivia's graduation party, but
It would have been worth
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
So, how can people find you? What's the best way to contact you?
So bunkerhillgolf.com is our website, and we have a lot of different videos, a lot of different testimonials and pictures, all of our pricing and programs on there. So bunkerhillgolf.com is by far the best.
Okay.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook, we always have posts going out each day. Donna helps me out with that, and we always got updated leaderboards for the PGA, what's going on in golf itself. She always has holiday funnies, so it's like comics all the time to get you caught up on that. And then I'll throw a little blurb on what's happening for upcoming events. So we have approximately 100 golf outings a year, and 80 of them are open to the public fundraisers,
Okay.
like local football teams or Uncle Joe's fighting cancer or whatever the case
Right.
may be. And on our calendar of events, we'll have the link to that website. So you could go through and check out any of the websites that we have golf outings at and be able to register right online. So I typically get about 200, 250 foursomes that I get for the events that host at Bunker Hill, because people enjoy playing Bunker Hill, like to look at the new renovations and stuff that's done. and they might have some in-laws or outlaws coming in from out of town and say, hey, we need something to do on Friday.
Right.
They'll look at Bunker Hill. What do you got on Friday? All right, we'll sign up for that event. Or,
Nice.
we want to make a long weekend, and is there golf outing on a Monday that we could play? So they'll sign up on a Monday.
Nice. Now, I was just thinking about this, the pavilion. Do you guys, obviously people can rent that out. They could host their own clam bake. Do you guys do anything?
We do everything in-house. So our staff, we're 100% full service. So we don't just rent out the event center or the pavilion for outsiders to come in and do their own stuff. But our staff will take care of everything. And that's the reason why people really come to Bunker, because they love for our staff to take care of it all. And the food's awesome. So that's our niche in the food industry, is letting us take care of it all.
Yep.
The clam bakes are absolutely amazing. So if you say clam bake in Northeastern Ohio, that just screams party. I mean, you know that that's going to be a shindig and a half. If you go outside of Northeastern Ohio and say, hey, when's your clam bake? People look at you crazy. So what's a clam bake? I'm like, come on, you don't have clam bakes? So I found out that Northeastern Ohio is really the only place that has clam bakes. You go to New Orleans, you go to Massachusetts, where do you think they're going to have the big clam bakes? They never heard of a clam bake. So they're big in this area. And usually everybody only has one. So like the local VFW will have one big clam bake. The local pub will have one big clam bake. And that's just one big party. That's a big party for that day. Everybody wants to go, but not everybody likes those clams.
Correct.
So on the website that we build for everybody, they go on and register, and our clam bakes have a half a chicken, potatoes, corn, and chowder. And then you get to pick. Do you want clams with that? Or do you want to substitute the clams with a 6-ounce fillet of sirloin or 2 skewers of shrimp?
Wow.
So I love the clams. My wife likes the steak. My parents love the shrimp. So when we go on, we all get the clam bake, but we actually get to eat what we want to eat versus what we have to get.
Right.
Everybody loves the chicken, the potatoes, the corn,
I was
and
going
the chowder.
to say, most of those clam bakes have half a chicken with them. So
I mean, that's the meal in itself. It's
Right.
huge. And then the potatoes and the corn and the chowder, and we do the clam chowder versus just the clam broth. So it's a hearty meal. Then you get the clams or the steak or the shrimp on top of that. And it makes it super easy for us. We make little dinner cards that are all color coordinated. So if you want the shrimp, your name tag's in blue. If you want steak, it's in red. If you want the clams, it's in gray. So as you're walking through the line, we know that you're getting a half a chicken, potatoes, corn, and chowder.
Easy peasy.
And then if you're staying in the line with the blue ticket, we're throwing 2 skewers of shrimp on it, handing it to you, and off you go.
Nice.
So it makes it really super easy, fun. The clam bakes are awesome down at the pavilion because we got the fall set up down there with the pumpkins and the straw.
That's
and
what I was
everything.
thinking.
Makes it nice. We did a chamber clam bake down there. We got Christian Traveler seniors that go down there every year for clam bake. They love it. They do it an afternoon clam bake. So it's awesome. We do 100, 150 people down there, and it's like clockwork for us. We just absolutely love to do it. Super easy on us, super easy on the people that's running it.
Right.
Because they don't have to collect the funds for it. They don't have to cook. They don't have to tear down. They don't have to do nothing other than mingle with their friends. And
there you go.
fun.
I mean, I think this is, there's no reason for you not to call. Go play 18 holes, call Chad about doing an outing, bunkerhillgolf.com. And if you have an event, I mean, this is...
We love to take care of you.
You are the
place.
place.
They make it easy squeezy lemon peasy.
We have been having our Pastor's Masters with you since you've been at Bunker for the last 8 years, and then prior to that. So we can vouch that it is legit. It is amazing. And why would you go anywhere else?
We love to have you. And to think about, I know it's July and it's hot 90 degrees today, but boy, we're just talking, time goes by so fast.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Christmas parties will be coming up soon too. So we love to specialize in Christmas parties. We decorate upstairs and downstairs, inside and out. Beautiful panoramic view overlooking the golf course. We have a couple Santas that we work with to bring in to hang out with people to do the Gibson stuff.
Nice.
And we have family and businesses. So different businesses will come in and do a business one. Then families will say, hey, we want to do a Christmas party, but Grandma Jane just can't handle 40, 50 of us each time. So they'll come in and we'll do a Christmas party for the family during the daytime, maybe a brunch or something like that.
Okay,
It works out really cool.
Nice. So bridal showers, baby showers, class reunions.
Yeah.
retirement
Christmas,
parties,
retirement, you name the event.
customer client appreciation days. You got it.
Chad at Bunker Hill Golf Course is your guy. Chad, thank you. You have been such a wonderful partner of ours. We've enjoyed working with you. We love working with you, and
Mutual.
we got to look at June of next year. We got to start planning
Yep.
Masters.
It'll
But you
come
know
up
what?
quick.
I know all I have to do is pick the date.
Yep.
So again, what's the website?
BunkerHillGolf.com.
Chad, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.